So I'm here to talk to you about this really exciting event that we did in the Middle East office called Inspire MEO. We actually took a day back from, which is tech step back from work, and went out to the middle of the desert and rented a bunch of tents and a big venue and had the entire office come out. And we flew in basically people, like 7 different people who have these really inspiring stories. One of them is a guy who started the first comedy club in Saudi Arabia. And one is actually a guy who climbed the 7 tallest mountains on the 7 continents. And one is actually a really good friend of mine who is a poet from North Carolina who uses poetry to inspire youth, which was really, really great. So we brought these guys out to the desert and had them kind of share their stories about how they create impact within their communities and how they inspire people around them. And we listened to their stories for the first half of the day, and for the second half of the day, we kind of reflected on their experience and looked to our colleagues within our office to get their stories. And as a part of that, I mean, we found out that one of our colleagues is a kickboxer, and another colleague runs marathons, and so that people stepped back and were like, wow, we had no idea. We worked with this person for a year, 2 years, and we didn't even know. So our idea is to kind of try to replicate this model and bring it to Inspire Tokyo or Inspire New York or Inspire Buenos Aires. So I guess as a example, I'd like to show you what my friend, the poet, wrote about his experience here.
The desert horizon is a lifeline. This oasis is a heartbeat rising from the sand. Long white throws float through open doors. Flags flicker like flames in the wind. Pride and honor are pinned to the country's chest. The aroma of fresh mint tea lingers. You can smell history simmering under the sun. Sand melts into a glass skin of steel-framed fingers. Concrete towers from the earth's surface. Dubai is an open palm outstretched to the heavens, a handshake between the past and the future. Golden souk streets and twisting skyscrapers dance. The rhythm of the Emirati breeze allures all. The desert reminds us that from nothing came everything. From nothing comes everything. The desert horizon is a lifeline. This oasis is a heartbeat rising from the sand.